The S&P 500 registered another record closing high on Friday as all three of Wall Street's main indexes rose on the back of strong earnings and a blowout January jobs report. The Dow added about 0.33%, the S&P climbed 1%, and the Nasdaq gained 1.75%. The non-farm payrolls report from the Labor Department showed the U.S. added 353,000 jobs in January, blasting past analysts' estimates, while wage growth unexpectedly heated up. Stocks rose and notched their fourth straight week of gains, despite the fact that the strong jobs numbers reduce the chance that the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates anytime soon. In earnings news, shares of Meta Platforms surged more than 20% to a record high after issuing its first dividend days ahead of the 20th anniversary of its Facebook unit. Amazon shares jumped roughly 8% following a fourth-quarter revenue beat as new generative artificial intelligence features in cloud and e-commerce businesses spurred robust growth during the year-end holidays. Nancy Daoud, private wealth advisor at Ameriprise Financial, is optimistic about stocks this year, but says big tech may have big swings due to big expectations for AI.
We are very optimistic about the S&P, but one school of thought says we're going to go to 5,200, and the other side of the coin says we're going to go to 3,900. Our guess is that it's probably going to be somewhere in between, but not without the biggest swings, especially in the technology sector where AI is still fielding its way into the arena here, and there's so much volatility in that sector.
Microchip technology dropped more than 1.5% in the wake of the chip maker's disappointing sales forecast. 230 companies in the S&P 500 have reported quarterly earnings so far. According to LSEG data, 80% of them have beaten Wall Street's expectations.